Alright. It is time for yet another episode of the Florencio Files, guys. Is this Florencio's account? I don't know what matchup I loaded here. I think this is Florencio's account. He's blue? Okay, he's in chat. He says I'm blue. Down here in the bottom right, in the blue, it is Florencio playing on his... What does this mean? Dime, Rem, Ruiz? Oh, it's Sewer Mermaid backwards. I was like, what is this name? I've never seen this account. I'm a simple man. It's Sewer Mermaid backwards, of course. And of his opponent up here in the top left, let's see if he can stay as cool as ice in this game. Yeah, I really hope he can live up to his namesake. It's always cool when a Zerg, stays calm and collected. For part of the game, and then eventually breaks down and starts calling Florencio names as he murders them. Thank you so much, Rash Modan, for the 5-month resub. Much love, friendos. All right, here we go. Probe comes in here. Now, there is a pylon low ground. Nexus first. Florencio, he told me he's been evolving. He told me his strats are constantly evolving. He's doing new strats, trying new things out. Nexus first on his 5th base. I mean, I don't know if his opponent realizes that this is Sewer Mermaid backwards. If he does, he's going to be checking the corners for Florencio's natural expansion. But Flo taking the 5th base location, throwing out some curveballs here, playing against his image. And it's going to be a Forge expand. Will he maybe do a delayed cannon rush as well? This is a hatch gas pool for Ice. Look at this drone. Oh my god, this guy's been cannon rushed before. Ice is like, no. We're checking. We're checking that we're not getting cannon rushed. But he's not watching and he lets it happen anyway. Okay, he's got to fight the probe. Fight that probe. Drone, go 1v1 him. 1v1 him, bro. The probe's going to get the first hit. Flo's like, oh, you're attacking the pylon? I'll win this fight. Instantly gets his taser right up that drone's butt. Spines are going to start building here to break out, but he's not pulling drones to break the pylons. Flo has a Nexus up, and he's getting cannons on the low ground. Will it be enough, though? Oh, this is so expensive. He's got to get the hatch if he invests in this. 2 spines there. Double gas is down. Uh-oh, I don't think Ice can make up his mind. Is he breaking it with spines, or is he going roaches? He needs a roach warren right now. Oh, he's going 3 on each gas, but he hasn't started the roach warren. Uh-oh. Oh, Ice is screwed up. Ice forgot the roach warren, guys. He's going for a Ravager breakout, but he forgot the Ravagers. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, the delayed douchebag cannon rush here. Florencio with 4 cannons down here. This probe is, like, giving the finger to the hatchery. And, okay, it didn't take long, guys. He's already mentally broken. Most certainly not cool as Ice in this game. It's that moment where you can barely even speak. You're so mad. You're like, you dumb person. You just, like, you guys ever been so angry at someone, you just say, like, really stupid insults? Like, this case is just die. In all caps, die. I mean, this is beautiful. The 2 lings are going to get in. Florencio says, hey, nice to meet you guys, and rips them apart without losing a single probe. Perfect surround. Neeb is clapping somewhere in the background. The Thundershaft. I mean, oh, he's so happy right now. He's like, I am so proud of you, Flo. That was a perfect surround. Great eco cannon rush. You should probably chrono some probes, though. Florencio says, I guess. Eventually does chrono probes on 1 Nexus. This Nexus is on 200 energy. Oh my god. And has not queued up enough probes. Oh, guys. It does turn out, of course, Florencio responded with you first, and Ice is going to say, you fucking all in, retar. All in. I'm on 2 base. You're on 1. Oh shit, Florencio. It looks like, I mean, I knew it was going to be interesting when he started his class on philosophy and logic, because I feel like, Florencio, he had some interesting banter with people, but I didn't feel there was too much to it. But I feel like now he's kind of taken it to the next level. He's been teaching that class for a while, doing all sorts of different scenarios of logic and playing out, and it's looked like he's using it against his opponent. Unfortunately, though, his Cyber Core is almost finished, and the Spire's almost halfway done. That's like a quarter done right now, a third done. Florencio needs to find out about that Spire, man, because this Zerg can build like 6 mutas. If he saves lava from now, there's gonna be like 6, maybe 8 mutas coming out when that Spire's finished. That's crazy, dude. That's a lot of mutas. Stargate is on the way here. Florencio, of course, building his backup reserve wall. He's got 2 Zealots and a Stalker for some reason. I'm not sure Oh, he's worried about a Nidus Worm because did he see the double gas? He didn't, but he assumes, hey, you're on one base. I haven't seen Ravagers. It's got to be a Nidus Worm, right? You know what? If Florencio has the biggest brain of them all, he will even build a Phoenix without seeing the Spire because he'll say, no Nidus Worm is hit. Actually, to be fair, you'd probably still go a Void Ray or an Oracle first because you don't know. The Nidus could just be a little bit slow, right? But it would be, if he goes Phoenix first, he's actually a wizard. Like, he's actually a wizard if he goes Phoenix first. No, it's a Chad. Okay, Florencio hasn't quite broken reality to the point where he can see exactly what's happening through the fog of war. Oh, is he going to go for another cannon? Oh, this probe. Oh my god. Do you guys see that? That's a probe with a face tat. Look closely. What is it? What's that face tat he's got on that little... Is that... You see the little blue dot? Is that 2 balls on either side hanging down on his forehead? And one big dick tattooed on that little knob on the front. Oh, it is! He's a dickhead probe. Okay, cool. Good to know. He's going to build a bunch of cannons and batteries behind Ice's natural. Oh, you're such a shithead, Florencio. You dirty fucking piece of shit. Dude, oh, we got to go to Ice's camera. Ice is coming in with the muters. Shield batteries aren't ready. There's no cannons in the middle line. Flo's in trouble. He starts a Phoenix. He already loses his Stalker. Flo is in a lot of trouble, guys. Ice here is like, get fucked. Time for some revenge, you cannoning piece of shit. What he doesn't realize is he's down 15 probes. He needs to get a natural up and a third behind this. Or he's got to kill all the probes. He's got to kill so much. Now, he just got attacked here. He looks back, and he goes, what the... There's even a Void Ray. There's even a Void Ray there. He's looking around. Is he going to bring the muters home? Oh, my God. Oh, look at this. Look at this, guys. Let's go back to everyone's camera. He's not watching the muters. He's already lost 1 muter to a single Phoenix. Phoenix dancing around Neeb. Once again, he's been teaching Flo how to macro. The cannon and the Phoenix are tearing it up. Oh my god, these muters are so damaged. The hatchery falls on the other side of the map. The muters are going to go for some more kills, but there's not enough of them to one-shot the probes anymore. And I think it's time to just commit. I think that Phoenix can kill pretty much every single mutalisk now. Gets one. Oh, almost gets another one. He's very low on hit points. He's going to die if he takes too many hits. Those muters... Oh, but there's it. There's it. He's got it. He's got to finish off those red hit point ones, though. More probes going down. Flo dancing around. Neeb! The teaching of Neeb is strong, and he should have a second Phoenix out by... He doesn't have a second... Oh, God. Flo! Ah! Is he going to recall the Void Ray? His probes, a single mutalisk with 7 kills. I mean, Ice here, all of his hopes and dreams lie with this one mutalisk. He's on 1 base versus a 2 base Protoss. He is absolutely in trouble right now. This is ridiculous. The Void Ray! Chaticus Maximus comes back home, kills a hatchery and says, get the fuck out of my worker line. The muter, not to be perturbed, bounces down to the natural. Can it get one more? Gets a probe. Will it get out? The Phoenix, a little bit slow to pursue. And it looks like this one hero, man. Oh, that mutalisk there. He's like, man, we got to revolt against the Protoss overlords. My name's Che Ice Vera, the mutalisk. And there's a lot of people who have their dreams resting on him, but I think what they need to realize is that 6 unupgraded 11 unupgraded Hydralisks, no upgrades on the Hydroden, and 2 Corruptors. I don't know if this is the army that wins you this game. Phoenix comes in, murders him. Assassination. Turns out Florencio is definitely playing as the CIA in this game. Oh, no! Does get caught, though. What is it about Florencio, guys, where he kills a base, his opponent's brain breaks? He's had 600 minerals. He could have expanded there. He could have expanded here ages ago. 3 minutes later, his blood pressure cools just enough for him to go, maybe I should build another hatchery, which he could have already had mining ages ago. Instead, he's mining on just a few mineral patches that are left. Oh my god, he's remembering a Hydra upgrade. This guy is truly icy. Truly one of the calmest opponents of Florencio. We've got Stalkers on the ground. They're going to be a huge aid here. There's only 1 cannon. What's he building? Oracles? Oh, clever swap back into Oracles. Realizing there's Hydras. He's just got to get out enough Oracles to deal with these. This cannon going to try to do some damage. The Stalker's going to try to add a little bit of damage here, but the Hydra's going to break down the wall before they commit any deeper. He's got the rally point at the back of the base. Already 3 Oracles out. I think he's got to wait for 6 before he takes this fight. The Stalker's here, microing their little hearts out, trying to do as much damage as they can. 1 Hydra's fallen. Can he pick off another? 1 more Hydra falls. That's 9 Hydras. Remember, guys, they don't have any upgrades. They've only got 5 range. A few probes pull into their death. The Stalkers here doing what they can. Great stunner step micro here. He's got 1 chat on the right. That can take out 2 Corruptors quite easily. And he's about to hit 5 Oracles. That Stargate does go down. The probes are being pulled. The Oracles a little bit slow to the party. Where are the Oracles? Where are the Oracles? Oh, no. Oh, my God. Florencio conscripts a militia made up of housewives and elderly folk, engages with them, then remembers he has a frigging fleet of oracles hiding over there, brings them in after his population has been ravaged. That was a nasty, nasty fucking engagement there. Flo, of course, though. You know what? Let's think about it. I say it's a mistake. But who are we watching? Guess what? His opponent says, you know what? I killed a lot of probes. I've got an expansion up. Maybe I can play this game out. Oh, no. Poor sweet child. Oh, no. Please spread Creeper connected at the very least. Oh, man. There's going to be so many Oracles hitting this base. He's going to have a few Hydras and a Spore. There's nothing in the main except the Hydras. They're going to move down to the 3rd. Oh, this is... I mean, he's got more workers than Florencio. That's something, right? They're both rebuilding their economy. I just feel like this here... I mean... These bloody goddamn lasery boys are just going to be disgusting, man. Look at it. They're ready to commit some dronecide. They are ready to go, man. Hydras are moving across the map. Oh, my God. He's got nothing in the main. He's got 1 queen. The Oracles are going to dive in. The Hydras are backstabbing him, but he's going to lose everything at home. The Oracles fly into the mineral line, turn on their laser beams, hold position over top. He should kill that queen, and he will indeed take that queen out. Is he going to kill anything else? He turns it off instantly. Recalls there. And the Oracles, they're coming back to defend. Is it enough? Is it enough? He's got to engage with the other units. He's got a Chad and Immortal 3 Stalkers. The probes engaging this time, though, using the Oracles in the front line for a moment before sending in Operation Human Meat Shield. The Oracles evaporate the Hydralist. He's still got 3 left over. He did lose a lot of workers. It's 16 drones versus 17 probes. I mean, this is insane. His ability to just reset the game over and over, it gives a little bit of hope for Ice, who, by the way, has remembered the 2nd Hydra upgrade, like some sort of goddamn magical unicorn creature that Florencio never faces on the ladder. Usually his opponents are reeling so hard, all they do is build unupgraded Hydras and walk them off creep into their death, but this time around his opponent maintaining some of that icy demeanor in the mix of it. And remember, guys, he started off with die, fucking all in retard. But he seems to have calmed down. He's going to go Carapace. He seems to have calmed down. Do I have a caster Jinx? Is he making a Carapace upgrade that's going to kick in 2.5 minutes from now? That's going to give him armor, which is going to do nothing to the Oracle's attack. Oracle's attack is still spell damage, right, guys? I'm pretty sure they didn't change that. I remember they said they were going to change it one patch. I don't think they changed it. Even if they do, I don't think it changes anything with the Oracle interactions. I'm pretty sure Carapace does nothing against Oracles. Oh my God. Take a 3rd base. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, the Oracles are going to dive. They're going to dive. They're going to look for some damage. There are a few spores this time. Ooh, get out of there, Flo. Okay, Flo goes a bit too deep. Almost loses an Oracle. Nice revelation, though. Does see those Hydras. Drones still trickling out here for Ice, who desperately needs a 3rd base. I guess he can't really establish it, though. He can't protect it. We're seeing unupgraded Stalkers, an Immortal, Chaticus Maximus from the early game. A Robotics Bay. He's going to go Colossus to counter the Hydras. He's got a 2nd Void Ray as well. This is actually crazy. He should be able to blast through. I actually think he should go for the main, though. All the defenses down here. Go for the main base would be even... Oh, he's going to bait him into the stasis traps. Look at this. Oh, Ice is going to be so tilted. Look at this. He's like, oh. Oh, Flo, you're such a dickhead. Goes back and engages half of the Hydras. Annihilates everything. Out of range of the static defense. Ice's brain has broken. Doesn't use the spores, spines, or the queen. Engages with 1/3 of the army at a time. And Florencio, oh, please smack talk. Please say something. I want you to bait some more. This guy is breaking his keyboard. He's smashing his fucking fist on the table. Because Florencio is such an all-in cheesy piece of shit. He's so fucking angry right now. Florencio's 2 Chads, the only units left, but it's all he needs. Picking off Hydras one at a time. I really hope Flo brings out some of that shit talk. Yeah, you can't finish the game. Just go back, chill, and laugh at him. Start asking him some questions. That's the thing that really gets people when they're angry. If they're managing to contain it, ask him some questions. Be like, hey, what do you think about the strength of void rays? Are they balanced? You know, just say some shit like that. That's how you get your opponent to actually just have their brain break. Like, shut the fuck up. Fucking broken. And you're like, I think they might be, but, you know, I actually think slow Zerglings are even more powerful. You say some nonsensical shit and you watch your opponent's brain explode, blood spurt out their ears, and then just start to, like, fucking smash it. You know, like, my favorite is you can always tell how someone's typing by the number of typos. Like, fucking all-in retard. Like, the more typos, the more you could, like, if you're in the other room on the other end of the house, your mum can hear it, you know? You guys know what I'm talking about. You're fucking smashing. And she's like, Dimitri, stop banging your table. And he's like, fuck off, mum. Fucking sewer mermaid's cheesing me. And she's like, Dimitri, stop it. You're making too much noise. And he's like, fuck you, mum. Bring me some meatloaf. I feel like that's like, you could take like a person with a PhD in fucking physics who fucking meditates every day, works out, eats healthy, goes to a homeless shelter and feeds soup to people who are less advantaged as him. And I feel like you put him in a game with Florencio and he turns into a fucking just neckbeard, raging, screaming for meatloaf. For some reason, he still lives with his mum despite all those qualities. But yeah, I think Florencio kind of brings us all back to our base nature as an angry monkey, immature small child who basically slowly comes to realize that our ego is inexorably tied with our results in a game of StarCraft. That when our opponent plays the game wrong, it really undermines our confidence. That's where we start to fall apart as humans. We start to fragment. We start to realize that our opponent is slowly dragging his balls across our forehead. You know, it's people talk about, you know, how there's like the really damaging fishing where the fish nets drag across the bottom of the ocean floor and fuck up all the habitat for the ground dwelling creatures in shallow seas. It's really bad, especially in shallow seas where there's a lot of life, right? Well, I feel like we also need to start raising awareness about how Florencio dragging his balls across our shallow egos is also very harmful in the long run, because there's a lot of players like Ice right now who are just getting fucking hammered. And I think at this point, it's where he truly realizes how much there is a ball sack on his forehead. And it's hurting his ego. It's hurting the ecosystem. There's more players quitting every day and going, the game's unfair. Cannon Rush shouldn't be in the game. And it's our habitat's being destroyed as StarCraft players, guys. And we need to stop Florencio's deep MMR ball dragging. It's a dangerous method. It's reducing our pleasure while we play the game. It's making us come to terms with the reality that we aren't in fact Serral, and that lasers are fucking OP. Ice at this point, he's moving a single spine and spore forward. Oh! And Florencio, he can't hold back. He's got to rub it in. His opponent's bleeding on the ground. He pulls out his little salt packet, unloads it, and starts getting salt out. It's really valuable. We're talking like ancient medieval warfare, and he's like, I know this is valuable. It's the only way I can preserve food, but I'm gonna rub it into your wounds. And he just starts like, it's like watching a doctor tend to someone, but Florencio has a sick manic grin, and he's just rubbing salt into the wounds. He's like, oh, I see there's a gash in your stomach and your intestines hanging out. And he pulls the intestine out a little bit further and starts rubbing salt into it. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? Pussies like you are cancer for such a community. If I get my hand on you, I'll make you cry so bad, you lucky asshole. Enjoy your first and only win versus me, pathetic nerd kid. Die. Who wants another? Oh, please, Florencio, tell me you've played this guy on the ladder again and beaten him. I'm okay, guys. Please remind me if Florencio ever plays against a player called Ice again, we are gonna lose our fucking minds. Because remember, he laid down the law. I said this is the one and only win you will ever get versus me. If we ever see Florencio up against Ice again, oh, that's gonna be tasty. Oh, that's gonna be tasty. Flow there with once again some big ball plays. Rub some salt into the wounds as well with the big old easy at the end. Oh, you're such a shithead, Florencio, and I love it. GG, well played, mate.